Alright folks, I'm making some azure color here, and we're going to use this azure color for the tails, okay? And then we're going to use it for. Alright, that was 10. Alright. The azure is a fluorescent blue. Alright. Now, we're going to put in firecracker glitter. Firecracker is red, white, and blue. That's why it's called firecracker. And this is size 015. Alright guys, I'm going to start all over. I done mixed the plastic. And a camera cut off on me. And it said my battery was dead. And I got it on the power pack. Yeah, figure that. These cameras are something else. Like I said this in a video a couple weeks ago. I think last week actually. People make comments all the time about this camera being better than that one. I'll try that. The GoPro style cameras are probably the best out there. I know there's some other brands. I've looked at them. I've done some research on them. Talked to folks about them. They all have their issues. But there's no reason for this thing cut off when it's under the on a battery pack. Alright, what I've done was I put this is the azure color. I put the azure coloring in it, okay? Firecracker flakes, alright? Now, I'm trying to get it back up so I can shoot it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot these molds. Now I've got, let me get it going here before it sets up on me. This is a cold morning. It was 39 when I walked out of the house. Fluke, that's a willowtail. These two are tadpoles. Alright? Alright. Now, what I do, I said this the other day. Actually, I could show you. Let me grab a paint. Y'all stand still. I've been making baits off and on. I said I told y'all about this little trick the other day just to share it with you. When I have some left over like this, alright, when you restart again, you got to cut it up. Alright, if you leave it in that cup, you'll have a great big chunk. Then you got to grab the knife and cut it up. It's easier to cut that up. When that cools, it won't take it long. I come by here in about 10-15 minutes. I can lift that up in one big piece like a pancake, and it's only less than a 1/4 inch thick, and I can take my scissors and cut it up really easy and put it back in my storage. I store my leftover plastic and stuff like this, so I label them. That's a potato salad or something contained like you buy at the grocery store. We do that right often. We go through the grocery store. Let me set this behind me, and we'll pick up a roasted tiered chicken or something like that, and we'll grab a potato salad sometimes when we're at the grocery store. So we get home, we eat that, and that's it. That's our supper. So we save those. And I use coffee containers, anything I can save. And I buy Tupperware ones too. That's the chill color. I buy those too and use it. And if you buy the little hams like this is bucktail. The little ham containers, stuff like that. They are great for storing your leftover plastic. And then I mark them, put them on the shelf back here. Then when I come out like this, I pull it out. If I got to add to it, I add a little bit of plastic to it, but you reuse it and you don't waste it. Alright, because I've got a big bucket back here full of all different colors waste. And this summer, I'm going to dump them all together on the blacktop on a hot day, let the sun get the moisture out of them, set a pot outside on an electric griddle, and we're going to heat them up, and we're going to make a bunch of baits, whatever color they come up with. I had to cut the heat off. I had my old coat on. I don't wear nice clothes in my shop, guys. Y'all probably going like, "Dad, you had paint on your coat." That's my work coat. Yeah, because if you get this plastic on you, when it's liquid, or if you splash it on you, that's it. It destroys your clothes. You will not come out. So don't wear nothing nice when you're doing this. Here's what I got to do to each one of these. I got to cut the tails off like this. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few of them here because this takes forever. I got one of the videos y'all already see before this one. I think it took me around 20-25 minutes to do all the molds. I had done a bunch of them. I'm not doing a bunch today. Now, guys, well, I'll wait and tell you this in a minute. That's how I got to do them. The willowtails are the easy. See how slick they are? That's why I like doing the willowtails. All right, this is the fluke. I'm doing 3 baits today because I'm gonna try to fish with this fluke today. It's right now it's around 10 o'clock, I think. Yes, almost 10 o'clock. And somebody ordered last night, asked me how long it take to get to you. Buddy, your stuff's in the mail. I done been to the mailbox. I mail that the first thing in the mornings, guys. When you order that night, first thing next morning it goes out. I fill the orders at night, mail them next morning. If I work in the morning, day's Saturday. If I work in the mornings, I run up there and mail them before I go on the way to work. See, put the flukes in like that. This is the tadpole. Alright, now this video you're going to watch right now, the first video I made with these baits was with the tadpole, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, I had no problem catching fish on this tadpole in this color. Or did I tell y'all what color we're making? Oh, I didn't, did I? We're going to put, the body's going to be Virginia Shad. Virginia Shad is a smoke color with blue highlight in it, so it gives us that blue highlight shimmer, kind of like monkey milk has, but you'll be able to see through it a little bit. All right, silver, black, and chartreuse flake. That's why it's called Virginia Shad. Some companies call it sexy shad, right? When they do a little chartreuse on this back or whatever. I call it Virginia Shad. We have blue back carrion in our lake. That's why blue works so good here. All right, let me finish putting these together, then we'll shoot the body color. All right, folks, finally got this hot enough and got it melted. This is the Virginia Shad color. And I want to do one thing to it. I'm gonna add a few more flake to it. I had some left over. Okay. Just trying to move fast, guys. Before it cools off on me. I had some left over, so I just remelted this. What I done. Okay. And I want to add a few more flake to it because I really want to. Like I said, I put the leftovers in containers, and if you have a little leftover one day, a little leftover the next day, you bam, you got enough to do something else with on another day, right? I had almost a half a cup. Now I'm gonna put this back in the microwave just for a minute, just to keep it warm. We'll let those cool. I'm gonna give them 10 minutes. It ain't gonna take too long out here today. Maybe it won't take that long. Alright, folks, we're gonna open it. Gotta love that sound. Alright, fluke. Bam. Trying to get it here where y'all can see them. What do you think? You like that with the blue tail? And I've done a couple of them a little longer. Here's one of them. But you got to cut it off somewhere where you got a lot of meat. See how much meat I got there? That way you get a good stick. When it melts, it gives us a larger area to melt together. I reckon the word is here. You want a good bite there, right? Alright, I'm going to lay them on a tray here behind me. Yes, microwave, I know. I'm already heating up the next color, guys. I'm going to do one more color this morning before I go fishing. I just checked my phone. It's 39 degrees. It hasn't changed. High day supposed to be 45, but high ain't going to hit till about 3 o'clock. But the wind's not blowing. Alright. Willowtail, that's really pretty, isn't it? Okay. Alright, I'm going to throw here on the sheet behind me. Alright, let's open the tadpole. I got 2 tadpoles. We're going to open one. Trying to keep this video short as I can. Now, guys, this is what I have fished with already. I just made a video with this one yesterday. What do y'all think of that? They're pretty, ain't they? See that Virginia Shad, the body color? See, it's a smoke. Yep. And you see the chartreuse flakes shining there through the stem and all? Like right here? Yep. The chartreuse flake gives it a little bit of spark. And our water's got some stain to it, but that chartreuse flake helps it, see? Now and I'm going to add something. Ready? That is pretty, isn't it? I'm going to add something, though. People talking about using colors. Now, I use bright colors. Y'all see me use plum crazy and stuff in stained water because I think it makes the fish find your bait faster and easier. Alright? But, saying that, crappie are running down shad after I see the schools of shad. So it's going to be easy for them to find a school of shad with 1,000 shad in it, right? They can hear them. They can probably sense them or feel them on their body. You know, I know. I understand that from fishing and from hearing biologists talk about it and everything. But still, when they get in a school of shad and 2 or 3 break away from the school, or even one of them, and they chase it down, that shad is a silverish silver gray looking. And that's why I think this bait does really well. That color does good, Virginia Shad and Flash. This crappie can see it in that stained water. All right, they can feel it. They know your bait's there, guys. I watch them in the stained water 5 feet from them. They know it's there. They'll turn and come check it out. All right, but saying that, a color like this June bug here. Okay, this is June bug with this one I was telling y'all about in another video. See, that's not chartreuse. It's green. It's chartreuse is one drop of green in it. And I made these for a friend of mine. I got one laying here just to remind me I need to make some more. He won a tournament with them, and they caught a fish that was over crappie that was over 3 pounds on that bait. But and that's his favorite color. But the dark colors like this plum crazy and stuff, they just can find it faster. They can look around and see it faster. That's the advantage of using a brighter color, orange, something like that. You're helping that fish find your bait faster and easier. He can turn around and see it. It's there. It's dark. You know, in stained water where we throw for bass fishermen, some of y'all bass fish too, black and blue. Yeah, it says it all. Blue shows up good in stained water. That's why I've been using blue a lot lately. And black does. So there you go. But fish, they can find it. They can see it. Don't think they don't know your bait's there. I'm telling you from using the live scope, they know. And they can see better in that stained water than you think they can. That's what I'm trying to say. They can see a minnow. They can see a school of minnows off 5-10 feet. They can see them. Unless the water is really, really nasty, they can see them. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, guys. First cast. Hope that ain't a bad thing. I was here about 4 days ago and I caught fish, so I came back here. So I came back to the same spot. And I'm not by myself today. I noticed at the boat ramp, it's a nice fish. I noticed at the boat ramp, look at my spot lock set here. I noticed at the boat ramp there was a lot of people here, and I see there's 1, 2, 3 boats inside of me here. That's a nice fish, guys. Make sure y'all recording. This is one of the new dual colors. I made these yesterday evening. It rained all day yesterday. That's Virginia Shad with blue tail. And you're gonna ask me, they must like it. He nailed it the first cast. As soon as it came past him, he nailed it. $110. That's in ounces too, guys. It's pound ounces. All right, guys, it might be a bad it might not be good luck to catch one the first cast, but just stop and pray, hey Lord, give me another one. Need another one. That's because it's been a little while. Not all of them going to bite you. I've thrown at probably 6 or 8 more since the first one, and I've thrown at 6 or 8 more since the first one. Some of them just keep moving away from the bait. When they see it, they'll just move away from it. All right, guys, I'm still using the same bait. Now I'm gonna stick with this bait. I seem to like it. There you go. That little number 6 hook went all the way through and doubled back in it here. I'm worried about him getting off. I can't even get it out. And I didn't bring many of these baits with me, so I gotta watch. I can't tear them up. I think I brought 4 with me, but I got the same color in the willowtail. This is did I say what color this was? I got it. Did I say what color this was? Make sure y'all recording. That's a nice fish too, guys. Let's see how long he is. Let's see how long he is. I don't think he's as long as the first one. Get your head up there. All right, guys, this is 12. He's right at 13. All right, we're gonna let him go. The couple other boats left. This boat here is still here in front of me, but I can tell you, these guys are professionals. They got the paddles in the back, you know, to slow them down, and you know, I watch some of the crappie tournaments. They're set up like that. They got a big cooler up front. That's a big Triton boat, 20-footer, 200 on it. I'm sure those guys fish tournaments around. All right, guys, Virginia Shad with a blue tail. Now this blue is azure. That's right. Yep. I'm trying to use some of my colors without making new colors. I got to work a little bit this morning. It was raining. It rained, guys. It's been raining since Wednesday. Didn't hurt the water much. Still about the same color. I figured this blue. I've been having good luck blue. Y'all been watching killer videos, and the one coming this week is going to be on a blue boy with a chartreuse tail, willow tail. This is azure, which is a fluorescent blue. The body is Virginia shad, which is a smoke with blue highlight, and it's got blue, silver, and chartreuse flake in it. Yeah. So that's why I call it Virginia shad. And guys, we got blue bicarine. I don't know if I mentioned that before. We got blue bicarine in this lake, and I think that's why blue is so good in this lake. And I've told y'all before that a lot of local guys use a lot of blue. A lot of them use I run into somebody use a blue grub. It's half silver and half blue body with a blue chartreuse tail. That's all they use. And they say, oh, we don't use nothing else. Well, I don't handicap myself like that, because to me, you're handicapping yourself. The grub is fine. I've caught a lot of fish on 2-inch grub, 2.5-inch grub. But there's times that the body shape is just as important as color, okay? Hey guys, now this one was a little faster. I seen two coming at me. I moved about 30 or 40 feet. I seen two coming at me. I stopped and let them come. When they got at 40 feet, I cast it. Again, guys, I'm having better luck if I keep them away from me. If they get close to the boat, they're harder to catch. I had one that got to 15-foot haul ago. I threw at him 2 or 3 times. Finally, he turned and ran. I have better luck if I keep them away from me, away from the boat. Oh, don't get away from the trolling motor. He trying to get in the trolling motor. You did not. Then he hit the transducer. He just can't make his mind up what he's going to do. He can't make his mind up what he's going to do. All right, there's another one, guys. Now this one, he nailed it too. I tell you what, when he seen this bait, he come for it. When it got close to him, I seen him turn around. On the live scope, guys, you can see them moving this body like that, okay? I seen him making that move. It looks like it's somebody the other day said like a fireball. Maybe that's how I describe it. And he come for it. He said it's mine. I'm telling you, I knew this color was gonna do it when I was pouring these. I said, blue tail, I've got to make Virginia shad. I made to make it in flash too. Flash is pretty close, but flash don't have the chartreuse flake. He's right at 14, guys. Make sure y'all recording. All right. All right, guys, I found another one. I'll tell you what, I've thrown it. It was like 6 together. One of them hit me and I messed him. They hung around him. I don't know how many times I threw at him, 10 or 15 times. To finally, they ran from me. The bait would get close to them and they would run. Yeah, you just gotta find one that's interested. You gotta throw it a bunch. If y'all out there trying to catch fish and something you gonna learn with the live scope, not all of them want to bite you. Some of them actually run from the bait, get out of the way of it. I say run from them. We know they swim, but I mean they move the opposite direction. I say that and I think it really sounds silly, doesn't it? I barely had him skin hooked. That's a nice crappie, guys. I've been lucky. I've caught some nice ones this evening, haven't I? Like I said, I had to work some more. Get your nose against the front. All right, look here. He's 14 and a half. That's a nice one. I didn't take a picture of the 15-incher. I should have. I usually take pictures of the 15s. That's a nice fish. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I cut the camera off for a minute. I was thinking about taking a picture of him, and I didn't. But that's a nice fish, isn't it? I was going to take a picture of him. I didn't want to keep him out of the water that long.